is results are overrated. Obsession with outcomes is why you're miserable. In your 20s and 30s, you're bombarded with highlight reels, followers, funding, six-figure salaries. Everyone's chasing the trophy. But no one asks, do I actually want the process it takes to get there? I call it the 1% principle. You see 1% of someone's life and you think you want it. You see the vacations, the home, the parties, or the car, and naturally you think to yourself, that is what I want. But it's not how bad you want it. It's about the systems you're willing to create and commit to in order to get there. Michael Phelps, the unbelievable Olympic champion, his training volume is 5 to 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, roughly 80,000 meters, that's 50 miles weekly at peak. He also did 3 strength training sessions weekly, weight training, core, and stretching. His rest time rarely took a full day off before the Olympics. Michael Phelps said, "It's not talent, it's repetition. I swam every single day for 6 years, not one day off." Cristiano Ronaldo, 5 sessions a week, 90 to 120 minutes each. Recovery sessions include cryotherapy, stretching, hydrotherapy, cold plunges. Sleep is 7.5 hours broken into 5 90-minute cycles based on sleep science. And his diet, 6 small meals a day, heavy in lean protein and complex carbs. And Simone Biles, training 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, 2 sessions per day, morning and afternoon. Her recovery, Sundays off, prioritizing therapy, mindfulness as much as physical training. Simone Biles said, "It's not just training the body, it's training the mind." Here's what I've learned. I've never met a strong person who hasn't made sacrifices. I've never met a strong person whose life went according to plan. I've never met a strong person who didn't cry in private and still show up in public. I've never met a strong person who didn't lose something, a dream, a friend, a version of themselves to become who they are now. I've never met a strong person who didn't have nights when everything felt pointless, but they still showed up the next day. Sometimes it looks like surviving one more day. When I first met the monks and admired them for their peace, I thought, I want that. But then I saw their life, waking up at 4 a.m., 4 to 8 hours of meditation, total surrender. That's when it clicked. You don't get their peace without living their process. And suddenly, chasing only results felt like a trap. Think of someone you admire. Now ask yourself, would I be happy living their exact daily routine? Not just their wins, but their work, their habits, and their sacrifices. If the answer is no, stop idolizing their life. Fall in love with your own path instead. We live in a world right now where we see 1% of someone's life and we want that. I also call it the work ethic. If you want to be in the 1% of people, you have to have a 1% work ethic. You can't want to be in the 1% and have a 50% work ethic. It just won't add up.